Good morning, students. This is your geography lesson. Students, you know very well that we are reading about trade, and in this regard, we are discussing the topic of imports and exports of Pakistan. Today, we will discuss export processing zones and infrastructure required for the EPZs. So we start our lesson. What is export processing zones? What is export processing zones? Students, an export processing zone or EPZ is an area set up to enhance commercial and industrial exports by encouraging economic growth through investment from foreign entities. In other words, we can say an export processing zone is a customs area where one is allowed to import plant, machinery, equipment and material for the manufacture of export goods under security without payment of duty. Students, export processing zones are industrial zones that focus on manufacturing goods for export and providing services. Therefore, the main advantages of export processing zones include tax incentives, lower land rentals, exemption of import, export and value added taxes, and reduced regulatory oversight in administrative and customs procedures. Also, they are conveniently located near seaports and airports. Thus, export and import become much easier. The objectives of EPZ policy are to create new jobs, boost growth in exports and foreign exchange earnings, facilitate economic diversification and industrialization, and provide access to foreign technology and management expertise. Pakistan's economic growth is dependent on its exports by earning foreign income to finance imports, service debt, stabilize its currency, and to overcome the persistent problem of the balance of payment deficit. In addition to being competitive, a country's exports should be in line with market trends and quality and be certified on internationally acceptable standards. How to increase exports? Exports are the backbone of any economy. Exports help earn valuable foreign exchange, which is quite important for a country like Pakistan, which has to pay its oil and defense purchase bills through foreign exchange. Students, lack of investment is one of the core reasons why Pakistan's growth in exports has been negative over a 10-year period. Exports are also handicapped by government's irrational policies and complex incentives offered to industry. How to increase exports? Pakistan's export base is concentrated and the technological content is also lower in the exports. While technological exports in the world are on the rise and today they account for more than 50% of world exports, the condition in Pakistan is worse In today's competitive world, the secret to fast attracting the market is through the adoption of new technologies. Pakistan's exports markets are also concentrated in few markets, and these markets named the USA, China, United Kingdom, Germany, Afghanistan and others. Even though these are big markets, Pakistan is missing more lucrative dynamic markets like Africa, Latin America, Central African Republic and Russia. So Pakistan should expand the market by exporting more things to these countries. Pakistan is an agriculture country and agro products make a major share of its exports. But it has not reached to its potential due to lack of agro based exports strategy. Pakistan produces rice and wheat and other agricultural commodities, including fruits. But the lack of proper management and the use of storage techniques are hurting the export potential. Government should make a multi-pronged strategy towards the promotion of exports. The exports of almost all the countries in South Asia are on the rise. Unfortunately, with Pakistan, the case is opposite. Government should find technology upgradation through incentive. To be able to compete in global markets, upgradation should be funded in Pakistan through either tax incentives or lower rates of markup for capital investment. The development of lower industry needs to be promoted. Large global suppliers of accessories should be encouraged to begin production in Pakistan. This will reduce not only the cost but also lead time for exporters. Export processing zones are being set up in different parts of the country to promote the setting up of industries to produce goods for export, often with the help of foreign investors. Landi, Karachi, Sialkot, and Risalpur are functioning. 13 more are to follow. So, students, this is your lesson for today. I hope you have understood how to increase exports in Pakistan. Thank you for listening. Take care. Allah Hafiz.